Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we're talking about eBay unboxing scams or eBay unboxing fails. What are they? And just to be clear, I'm not going to show you me unboxing something that I got scammed on because I haven't ordered anything off eBay in a while. But what an eBay unboxing scam is these people who make the unboxing videos. Oh, here's me opening up my new laptop. Basically, they open up the box and there's a brick in there, there's nothing in there, there's a phone book in there, or there's a knockoff or counterfeit product in there. And if you go on YouTube and search for eBay unboxing fail or eBay unboxing scam, you'll see a ton of these for Xboxes, iPhones, LeBron James shoes, or various different kind of collectible Nikes and things like that. And basically, what it is, people on eBay scamming people. You order an iPhone and you wind up getting a display iPhone or a knockoff iPhone from China, or even worse yet, just nothing in the box and just People are pretty clever. eBay will look at the weight of a package to see if the weight matches up with whatever product should have been shipped. And if they seem close, you stand a case of losing that case. I think most of the time people who run these unboxing scams are probably using stealth eBay accounts or fake eBay and PayPal accounts where they're not under the real name. They're under a fictional name. They don't have a real bank account. They're using a vanilla reload card and a VBA or a virtual bank account. And there's people who run scams like this all the time, either outright scamming people or selling counterfeit product or whatever else. So something to be aware of. There's another scam on the other side where people buy something. Say, for example, I'm selling an Xbox. Someone might buy my Xbox, send me back a brick. Say they want to return it, send me back a brick, and they get their money back and they get to keep the Xbox. And I'm out my money, the Xbox, and I got a brick, that's not really worth much. So this is a pretty significant problem. Like I said, I challenge you guys, go on YouTube and Google it, and you'll see tons of cases. And it seems like most of them are either shoes, iPhones, laptops, or shoes, phone, I don't know, electronic, basically expensive high dollar items. And here's the funny thing about this that I think. eBay is so crazy about giving everyone lifetime bans. You can never come back on eBay. And I bet you more than half the time that people are getting banned from eBay, they're legitimate sellers. I mean, I can't tell you how many, so you guys know the story. Go online, read about it. People like, I've been an eBay member for 10 years. I got 2,000 positive feedback. They just booted me because like 2 or 3 low DSR scores. I think DSR scores are the worst thing that's ever happened to eBay. I think a lot of buyers don't realize how important they are. Like a lot of people, I think, oh, I'll give the guy 3 DSR score, a 3-star or a 2-star or whatever. And I think a lot of times it's not really deserved. People are just like, it wasn't 5-star. I didn't get it in one day. I'm going to give him 3-star. But if your DSR scores fall below whatever eBay's, respectable standard is, eBay will boot you in 2 seconds. Doesn't matter if you have perfect feedback. Doesn't matter if you've been a loyal, good eBay seller for years. eBay will get rid of you like that. And I think that's what's the shame about eBay is people who know how to game the system are doing stealth account after stealth account after stealth account, selling counterfeit stuff all day long, ripping people off all day long. eBay does nothing about those people, but eBay is getting rid of the good, hardworking sellers. And I know to a certain extent, I mean, eBay is a huge company. There's millions of listings on there. There's probably millions of sellers. I realize that they can't keep track of everybody, but I think it's kind of ironic and kind of comical that all these good, legitimate sellers are getting booted off, and the true scam artists, the ones who really know how to work the system, they'll sell on eBay all day long and create stealth eBay accounts and stealth PayPal accounts and continue to rip people off, continue to sell counterfeit merchandise, all the while eBay's basically not really fixing the problem. eBay's cracking it down on the average Joe seller who doesn't know how to do stealth accounts, who had 1 or 2 bad DSR scores, and they're booting them. And the people who know how eBay works and know how to game the system, they'll do stealth accounts with VPAs or proxies all day long, use vanilla reload cards and virtual bank accounts, have a bunch of fake identities, and they'll run scams on eBay all day long. So eBay's really doing nothing about the problem but getting rid of the honest sellers who maybe were on vacation when something sold and were a little bit late to ship it, or maybe got an unjustified negative feedback or low DSR score. I'll give you an example of how easy it is to get booted off. I didn't get booted off for this, but I recently sold something. I had the guy literally the day I sold it, like, within 5 minutes of selling it. Did you ship it yet? If you guys have sold on eBay, you know how those go. So it was one of those guys. And then basically continued to harass me every single day until he received the item. And he was telling me that other sellers he bought from provided hour-by-hour updates of where his package was at. And keep in mind, this is a guy who opted for the for free shipping I offered, which was first class USPS mail. First class isn't even tracking. It's not even true tracking. First class is delivery confirmation, which means they're not required to scan the package along the way. The only way the package is guaranteed to be scanned is if you walk up to the teller at the post office and say, will you scan this in for me? If you're lucky, they may scan it in for you. But sometimes first class packages will show scans every step along the way if you get lucky. Those are courtesy scans, as USPS puts it. But they're not required, excuse me, they're not required to scan it. It's not true tracking like FedEx. And basically, long story short, this seller, every other person I bought from has given me hour-by-hour updates. I told him I know that's not true because first-class mail doesn't even get hour, let alone by-the-day updates. And basically, the guy was just an idiot and continued to harass me the whole time. And in the end, wound up leaving negative feedback. I got removed. But it's a real shame that eBay allows the true scam artists to run game and run scams all day long, and is knocking off, the legitimate sellers. So that's my piece. Just wanted to tell you guys about the eBay unboxing fails and scams, and also just kind of have a little bit of commentary about how eBay is not really addressing the true problem of fraud and scams and counterfeits on eBay. They're taking the easy route and knocking off the little guy sellers who aren't even scamming people. So that's my story. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Should be just below the video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Check back for more videos. We'll talk to you guys next time.